Because legal system is very much rigorous in that country, very dangerous. You can end up in jail. And if someone does that kind of a bad activity, let's say you're building your house and you cut down several trees and getting the wood that you want, they'll say that's wrong and they will never accept that person in the society. So it's a societal pressure that has made them to be environmental lovers. So at this depletion rate, 3,700 hectares per year has been depleted. So 1980 and 1991 in particular, some 20,000 hectares were lost annually. So then came up with the amazing concept. Even in the Palawan, mangroves were declining. So they came up with project that is called Love Affair with Nature. So you may be wondering, people, why have love affair with nature? I'll tell you why love affair with nature is so successful. It was started on a Valentine's Day, February the 14th, 2003. Now we are in 2025. We are 21 years, after 2 decades. Even this happened in this February the 14th, this year, 2025. It will happen 2026, next year, February the 14th as well. If you are planning to go visit Philippines, if you want to enjoy sun, sea and sand, also the greenery, please make your trip to Palawan. And you can enjoy with those people and you can plant mangrove trees. This was started at a very small scale back in 2003, February the 14th, planting 2,500 mangrove trees in 2 hectares. It's not in that big area for them. See the development. Every year they have been planting. The numbers are little different some years. So they are planting mangrove trees and they call seedlings and propagules. They were planting and some years numbers are little less, but every February the 14th, they are planting at least 5,000 to 10,000 mangrove trees. So their nature, environment is protected. 10,000 trees, I have checked with the data, survival rate is 70%. So out of 10,000, 7,000 remains. So 3,000 it goes to the sea because when the high tide comes in, so the survival rate is quite less to mangrove trees. But out of 10,000 that is being planted every year, 7,000 survives. That's the beauty of mangrove trees. So now people must be wondering why I say this is love affair. And see, I changed the color of the slides as well from green to red now. Now here comes the love story. In Philippines, in Palawan Island, they made this February the 14th, it's in the legislation, February 14th as Love Affair with Nature Day of Puerto Princesa City. So couples, in Philippines, we know it's a society where luckily there is no divorce rate, not at all legally allowed to divorce. But even when you get married, you don't get married with the legal tie-ups. You need to go to church because they are mostly the Christian society. You need to go to church, register, do the religious vows, and then come and register your marriage, get the marriage certificate. That will cost you some money. Some people are so poor. I don't say they are poor because from the heart they are so poor when it comes to financial terms to bear that cost. So they are not married, but they are living happily. They have children, they have grandchildren even, but legally they are not married. So what Mayor Hagedorn came up with this project, Valentine's Day and the Love Affair with Nature, you conduct a very big mass wedding ceremony in a selected area near the beach. So couples participate, at least 200 couples in a day. They come, couples instance, they get married on the day. They wear white dress. That's the tradition of the Philippines. They come, they get the religious vows. A father from the church comes and gives the religious vows, and legal the oaths were given, and then signing parties all organized by the government for free. So people get legal marriage, but under one condition. This condition is very important. We all know, most of us here are married or going to marry soon. Uh, First thing you do after your marriage is your honeymoon, right? So most of us could have enjoyed that already. But in the Philippines, in this love affair with nature in Palawan, when you get married with the government sponsorship, you have to do one thing before the honeymoon. That the couple should go and plant a mangrove tree together before the honeymoon. So before they do anything, they have to plant a mangrove tree together. That's the love they show to the nature. That's the love they show to the environment. That's why I'm saying this is an amazing project, because that part is within their bloodstreams, within their breath. So now let's say a couple get married February the 14th of 2024. 2025, their first year wedding anniversary again will come on a Valentine's Day, and they will definitely go and plant a mangrove tree. Not only one tree, they'll plant 5-6 trees. This is the beauty of the project. So at least I have been there, I have witnessed 7 to 8, 6 or 7 minimum Valentine Day celebrations in the Philippines. All couples, they come and plant. At least I have seen 200 people getting married on the day. One condition, you have to plant a mangrove tree. See, this is a picture. These are some pictures I have taken during 2000, I would say 12, 13. The quality is not so good. Didn't have good iPhones at that time, as we are enjoying today. See, this is the mass wedding celebrations in the stage. This is the father is giving religious vows. This is late Mayor Edward Hagedorn, who was seated here. And then these are couples. So you can see these couples, they wear white color dress to get married. And besides them, you can see a mangrove tree. Soon after the marriage, this is what they are going to do. So these are some high-ranked government officials from the city and TV presenters, beautiful models, Miss Earth, Mrs. Earth, all Philippine beauty people join the beauty pageant. Artists, everyone participate in this event. So people go to take pictures, to take selfies with their celebrities, sportsmen, all these people. So soon after, mostly it will rain. Mostly there's a higher chance of having a rain on that day. That's why some people are with umbrella. You go to the field and you plant a mangrove tree. So this is the mass wedding. And soon after the wedding, it will take about 1.5 hour major celebrations, legal action, everything. And then even the government will provide a huge cake. That's the Christian culture. The couple, they see, as you can see in this picture, wife is feeding the husband, husband is feeding the wife with piece of cake to share their love. So, reasons for the continuation of the program. We know there are beautiful programs, there are amazing sustainability programs, tree planting campaigns that starts but hardly continues. There's a reason for this program, this Valentine's Day Love Affair with Nature, since 2003 up until today, this February 14, even next year, February 14 of 2026, this will take place, one, because of the legal support. So municipal government, City Environment Office and City Environmental Resource Office, all environmental departments of the Philippines, and also they have provincial departments in the city of Palawan, Puerto Princesa. They do endorse this activity. So then if legally, it's identified. And people, communities will get a lot of benefits. The local community, people knows that the fish catch will grow up, because mangroves forest is the place for fish to lay eggs and fish to grow. And then their fish catch is 60% of the entire Philippines. Philippines being an island country, and one of their major economic sources fisheries, contributes to 60% of its fisheries. That means people know disadvantage. So this is a event that is taking place from long time. So I'll skip that part and then see the mangroves. The plantation is increasing compared to 1992 to 2005. There's increase of planting mangroves and the mangrove forest cover in the Puerto Princesa city, the Palawan island. And there's clear evidence that mangrove forest in the world is declining. However, if you look at all, I've been searching a lot of literature to do many publications, and I realized that any part of the world, mangrove trees are declining, including my country, Sri Lanka. But even the Philippines, yes, there's a huge decline rate. But having said that, only in this island, Palawan Island, the Puerto Princesa, for decades, it's growing. I have evidence. I have seen evidence. I'll share that evidence in a minute. The reason why this is so good: one, government involvement, effective law enforcement. You can't cut down a tree. Political will, proper leadership of Mayor Hagedorn, community involvement, local people involved in this. Then alternative livelihoods. They can do livelihoods activities, especially attached with tourism. Also, education campaign. Small kids in the school are being educated of the importance. And some of the assignments for university students is to go to the field, plant some trees, take pictures, submit that, and submit a report explaining the importance of planting mangrove trees. So, willingness of the local community are needed to change the trend of mangroves. Okay, so love affair with nature that has been taken place in Puerto Princesa. I'll show you some pictures. This will prove my point. The first picture that you see here is taken by myself, not most quality cameras. This is Manila. You will not see any greenery. Instead, you will see some shanties, we call some slums. Lot of houses, no green at all. This is very closer to Manila. Or soon after taking off from Manila. But the pictures in my right side, in the right side of the screen, this is lush greenery. This is maybe a few meters high from the sky. Flight is about to land in Puerto Princesa. So Puerto Princesa city, it's the cleanest and the greenest city in the Philippines, or cleanest and the greenest city in the whole ASEAN region, which is amazing, right? So to keep a city as the cleanest and the greenest, and that is the place which produce more oxygen. Oxygen and carbon dioxide intake is lesser when you do calculations. So this is the story of love affair, and this is the outcome. You will make a cleanest and the greenest city. And yes, they have won a lot of awards after sharing love with the environment, the green love affair. So thank you very much for listening. If you have any question, I mostly welcome your questions.
Thank you so much, Professor Dr. Dimitri. That was a wonderful journey you took us through from your experience, your PhD experience, how you started off from Japan.